see how to draw walls further off the first floor as well. But first, we'll get into this. As you can see, we have our walls getting into our floors. So in order to fix that, just go to ground floor and select all the walls. By selecting everything, you can go into filter. Check none and then select wall. Now we only have the wall on the top of the set. Just type here -300 and click enter. Now if I go into 3D view, as you can see, our walls are no longer ditching into our roof. Now I'll go into elevations. I'll draw another level right over here. Now I'll rename this boundary wall VA and click on OK. Now I'll go into 3D, or you can go into your floor. Going back to the ground, select the boundary wall and click boundary. Now I go to 3D. As you can see, our boundary wall, which is quite small. You can increase its size by just going into elevation and increasing the height. 1500 is better. So yeah, that's how you do this now. We're going to talk about the first floor walls. We've already seen different types of walls. Now we're going to look further into them in detail. For example, we have this 90 in brick wall, which we used as our boundary. This right here, where we are now, will move into first floor since we're going to draw the first floor walls, which we haven't done yet. As you can see in the 3D view, I'll move into my first floor from the floor plans that we have. So just click on the first floor. All right, so we've opened the first floor. We now go to click on the walls. You can also type in WA, which is the wall shortcut. Now we can just simply draw the walls all around the floor plan, wherever required. We'll do that. Later, we'll look into the details of changing the materials of the walls and whatnot. Simply, I'll select Now, in order to check the wall we used in the ground, we've used this break 300-meter wall, the same wall we're going to use for our first floor as well. Click on Wall W and select the 300mm, not meters, wall involved. Now, using this, we'll draw. All around our floor, you can simply use the line tool and draw the wall just like this, and like this. Okay, so you can keep going. Now, when you're done with this, I'll just clean up the model. Click on TR for Treatment Extend, which I've already told you in the Modified tab that we have right here, Treatment Extend. We click this TR, click the wall, check the other element, and that's it. You can clean it up for now. I'll go for TM, and that's it. Now it should look like this right here. So we don't have a solid wall. This is our terrace, so I can just simply fix that for TR and fix this. All right, so go to ground, and as we can see, we have a couple of same walls over here that we're going to use on the first floor. You can simply just select the walls and click right over here. Copy, copy. Click on the board arrow to extend this. Extend it, and then you can go wherever you want to paste it. We have the first floor. I'll click on the first floor and click OK. Now, if I move into my first floor, as you can see, we've copied the wall from our ground floor to the first floor. Now, I'll just delete the already present wall here, since we don't need it anymore, and use these instead. We have a couple more cleaning to do, like over here. And that is pretty much it. We're going to learn about curtain walls. So I'm going to cut my walls from where they'll be. We'll be getting into curtain wall, so you'll know how to do them as well. I'll just click on SL, which is our split tool, which we haven't used before. This tool allows us to split the wall into two parts. If I click over here now, okay, click. So if I select the walls, they're converted into two different parts. And I can just simply delete the right side part, extend this, and click on Tiers and go for this. Now, the same goes for here, but we don't need to do that. As we'll be placing, I'll be teaching you how to do that in a future lecture, which is called Embedding the Curtain Volume. The wall is already present as well, so we'll go and click on W. Now drag down and come over and just select the storefront. You don't need to know the details of these right now. I'll be creating a separate part for that. But just for now, you can simply click and draw. Now go to Edit. We have right here if your automatically embedded is not checked. Click on it and check the automatically embedded part. Now we'll go into the exterior glazing, and I'll have exterior glazing right here. Go to Edit. As you can see, we have not checked automatically embed, so I'll check that. And now, as you can see, my wall is present in there. Click W again, go for exterior glazing it. Draw exterior glazing over the stairs. Since I've checked the automatically embedded, my wall is already embedded that here. Now, where else we have? Like we had some curtain walls over here as well. From here to here, just do that. Now, go to 3D by clicking on 3D. As you can see, we have not set the top constraint for these walls. As a result, they have extended way over the roof going into the first floor. Select everything, go to Filter, check None, and click on the walls. Now for walls, you can just simply define the top constraint. Select. And now go into 3D. Now we have something. I don't want this whole wall to be glass, so I'll just drag it from the top downwards. Same from the bottom upwards. Now it's like a window. You can do this also by having base and top offsets. Not the base offset. I go for -400 as a top offset. All right, let me change my view to shade it. Now, as you can see, we have the wall, but it's not how you think of it. Now we need to fix this bottom wall as well. As you can see, we have some cleaning up to do. Now, I also want to extend my wall from the curtain wall that we've created behind my stairs. I want it to be on the ground floor for it to be extended. Now I'll select this, and I'll go into my first floor. I'll click on S1 and drop it right over here, which will split it. Now I have split it, this part. And in the 300 that we did, the tip that I gave you, as our walls were embedding into the floor, in order to fix that, we did that. But this wall does not have the floors between. So I'll just remove this, -302. Now, if I go into 3D again, as you can see, my problem is fixed. We also had to click on the wall and select exterior glazing. We also had some wall over here that we forgot to draw before. So we can do that right here. For this, we go into 3D. Again, just click on the 3D and we have 3D right here. Okay, this will do. First floor, okay, yeah. So now we have this, but we don't want it to go to the top. And same goes for the bottom. Like, this is how I would want it. Just a little more, and that's it. We're good to go now. Yeah, so all sides are well placed on the ground. We also have curtain walls here as well. We can simply go into first floor and click this select first floor base, consent as ground. Now I go into ground. I have the walls since we need that.